Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Angela and Venom. We both have them at rank 4, level 82 for Angela, and as you can see she has precision, armor break, and her critical rating is about 26.5%. Critical damage is 202, which is pretty high. She has Furies as well. She has synergies with the Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Loki, and we have the original Thor. Then we have Venom. He is at level 50, and he has Bleed, True Strike, Furies. He has critical rating at only 14%, 152. Armor 22%, block proficiency. So Angela has a little bit better critical rating, etc. He has synergies with mostly the symbiote Spider-Mans. We have Joe Fixit. So it's a lot of champs, but not champs that we actually really use on a day-to-day basis, except for maybe we do like Green Goblin. He is actually very good to play with. So let's just take Angela and Venom. They both rank 4, and I'm making a decision who to rank up next to rank 5. So you guys could leave comments below and let me know whether you want to go with Angela or Venom. Who's the better bet to take to rank 5? So we have Angela again, offensive, raw damage, battle focus, precision, armor break, fury. She is pretty solid, and she does do a lot of removal of buffs, etc, etc. So let's just go into the gameplay. She's very easy to use. I have to say it's pretty much light medium, or medium light medium attacks. It's very easy to use Angela, and she starts off with those 2 armor up, so she's very good for attack, because you have that armor rating. Then she goes into fury with 1 bar of power, and then over 2 bars of power she has that precision buff that she gets. So she has some nice buffs, gives her a lot of extra damage. Her heavies actually do plus 2000 crit rating on it as well, so that is awesome. Here we go. SP3, do you see the damage there? She just took him off about 4-5% of his health, so her SP3 is one of the best in the game, and her block proficiency is awesome as well. Now this is without any synergies or anything else. You can see the heavy does quite a lot of damage. Her light medium attacks, and then we go into 2 furies, we up to 2 precisions. And then she has that regeneration that is going when she loses 10% of health. She kicks that regeneration in. So absolutely devastating. She definitely has staying power. So again, she's only at 94%. So here we go. Block again. So Winter Soldier is taking a nice beating here, and this is a rank 4 doing this damage, so I'm interested to see how much damage a rank 5 is going to be doing, but it's going to be a whole lot more damage. And she's so very easy to play. There's nothing to do with anything. There's no timing. There's just you just fight your fight. Take up the SP3. And we fire off the SP3, he's at 54%, sorry. Let's see how much damage he's gonna do now. 53%. Final hits do a lot more damage, 51%, so another 4% damage on a Winter Soldier at a rank 4. We're using a rank 4 champion. That is quite a lot of damage, guys. Now she kicks in that regeneration again. She's going to be climbing back over 90%. And that is something you don't have to worry about. That is just passive. And it's just so easy to use her. So we're gonna finish off Winter Soldier, then we're gonna take Venom into the fight and see what damage he does. I'm interested to see the hit counts with a rank 4. how many hits it took to take him down, and this is just regular gameplay. It's not using any strategy, not using any sequences. This is just basic gameplay. You pick up a champ and you're just using the SPs, you're just using light, medium, heavy attacks and seeing the damage that they can do. And again, she has quite a few armor breaks that she applies to him as well. So let's see. She's back up to 2 Furies because she just went over 1 bar of power. When she goes over 2 bars of power, she's gonna get that precision back. There you go. And she does quite a lot more damage when she has all these buffs active at the same time. SP3, again, he's at 27%, 26%, 5, 4. So 3% again, and here we go. Pretty easy beat down, and the nice thing about it is without trying, maybe we should take some hits and see how she is with damage. But the regeneration kicks in nicely when she takes a couple hits. And she's climbing back up to 86, 87%. So definitely I can see her being used in Quest because of that regeneration. And she has that hard hitting. She hits pretty hard, I must say. SP3 is really nice. SP2 seems to be very devastating as well. Let's fire off the SP1. That does some nice damage as well. Now she's not critting at 5, 10, 15,000 and all that crazy numbers, but she is critting. And she is staying in the gameplay. So that's it. Let's see how many hits she actually took to take him down, and she should be just over, there you go, 225 hits. We took 5 hits and pretty much stayed into the 90% region with health. So very, very good. Let's exit out of this and let's come back in and restart this. That's a pretty nice feature they added actually, to restart the gameplay. And let's go in with Venom and see the damage Venom is going to be doing to the gameplay. So Venom, let's just take a look at the attributes again. Defensive tank, villain, damage over time, size extra large, he's aggressive symbiosis, he has mutation, bleed, true strike and fury. And then Angela she was an offensive raw damage hero. She's a regenerator, battle focus, precision, armor break, bleed, and so armor again. So let's check in Venom. He should be very easy to use again. His regular light and medium hits apply bleed, so he's very good for damage over time. He starts immediately with buffs, and when he's awakened, you get those extra random buffs. So you don't know what you're going to get unless you fire off a heavy attack and then it resets all of his buffs. If you like what you have, just keep it. If you don't like it, land a heavy and he resets his buffs, which is pretty cool. If the opponent has a buff up like armor or anything else and you fire off his SP1, he regenerates health. So buffs works in his favor when he fires SP1. We're going to fire up the SP3, see the type of damage he does. So Winter Soldier is at 86%, 85%, so 85%. Let's see how much damage he does with his SP3. And I just took him up to SP3 to see what type of damage he would do. So he's 84%. So just 83%, so 2% of the damage there. And then he has obviously the damage over time still going. He has tons of buffs on him. And certain gameplay, you need that champion with a lot of buffs. Venom is the guy to have because he does generate buffs immediately. So here we go. He also removes the evade from all those Spidey champs. You can't be evaded, which is excellent again. Fires off the SP1, tons of bleed, armor break on the heavy. So his heavy armor breaks, SP1 lands those bleeds and regenerates if the opponent has a buff. It's nice to land the armor break and then drop maybe an SP2 or 3. Let's see what we're gonna drop here. Let's see. It seems right to put that SP2. SP2. There you go. Armor break again on the heavy. And again, we reset the buffs. He has 2 Furies right now going. He has a shield. Guy is very, very durable, very easy to play. A lot of fun, lots of damage. He seems to be bringing him down a lot faster, I would think. Or a lot faster than Angela. Or it looks that way because all of these bleeds and damage over time. Interesting to see how much faster he's going to take him down. A lot of buffs again. Fire up that heavy, armor break. Yeah, so this guy is extremely easy to use. Lots of damage. The only difference is, I believe Angela, we'll take a look at that at the end, but we'll have to take, maybe this would come down to a decision if the damage output is about the same. He's doing a lot of damage over time, but I believe Angela is hitting a lot harder and doing that damage immediately instead of over time. So let's see how much faster he could get him down. Angela did it in 225 hits. And the regular gameplay, this is regular gameplay again with him. Let's see how much hits he's gonna take. All right, so he's under 18%, so he has true strikes. That means nothing misses here with all his SPs are unblockable, which is really helpful in gameplay as well. So that's a huge advantage that he has here. Once he brings the opponent down to 18%, he really cleans up. So here we go again, unblockable. There's nothing that Winter Soldier is going to be able to do against it. Armor break on the heavies. Yeah, so Venom, a lot of fun. So please leave the comments below, Angela or Venom, who ranks up first. But let's just take a look at the final hit count. So 219 to 225. It's not a lot when he's doing all of this damage. That just shows you how hard Angela really hits. Plus she has that constant regeneration, not relying on buffs, by the way. She just heals up automatically. He relies on them having a buff, the opponent having a buff. He has some good synergies, but I think that Angela has better synergies, especially the one with Star-Lord and the Guardians, which makes her, and then Thor. You gotta love Thor in these fights as well. But Star-Lord is a very good synergy. Loki, believe it or not, is a very, very good synergy as well. She has good synergies. And I am personally going to give this one to Angela. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with that. But please leave your comments below. Let me know who you would rank up next or who you recommend I take up next. But right now in my mind, I'm thinking Angela. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. It really helps the channel. Hit the notification bells. And remember to work less, play more, enjoy life. Bye.